mercy, no mercy. I spit blood in a hurricane. Put the ghost in the graveyard. I'm gonna make that fire rain. No mercy, no mercy. Take honey from the hornet's nest.
Yo, what's up, Sar? I will be right with you, just finishing up a couple things. Alright, so here we go. We're going to be starting a Colorado Avalanche Franchise mode, and we're just on the creation zone real quick, just showing you that I created a bunch of prospects and players that are on teams that are not in the game. So Brady Tkachuk for this year's draft, Cole Caulfield for the 2019 draft, Cale Makar, who was on the Avalanche. You're right, Habs. Casey Middlestat is on the Sabres. Put in Kovalchuk because he is supposedly coming back over this season from the KHL. Samsonov. The roster I have, he is not in, so that's why I just have him. Samsonov for the Caps, Sheshorkin, goaltender for the Rangers, Sorokin. The one I checked and I didn't see him, but he's in now. So Sorokin, sorry, for the Islanders, Joel Farabee for this draft, Jack Hughes for next year's draft, Jake Ottinger, who was drafted last year for the Stars, Oliver Wahlstrom for this draft, and Quinn Hughes for this draft as well. So we will get this set up, and here we go. I did not change any potentials. I can now if you would like me to. Okay. Hold on. You can put anybody else you would like potential changes in the comments. Already a medium elite, there you go. But you want a medium franchise, you say? There you go, Sar. Anybody else, potential-wise, that you guys would like changed before we get it started? I've made sure that Bogvist is medium elite. Who does Lindgren play for? franchise, I can do that. I can put Dahlin to high franchise. Let me see. There he is. High franchise for Rasmus Dahlin. Okay. Medium franchise? We'll go medium franchise. And Svechnikov medium franchise. You said medium starter for Lindgren, right? Yeah, okay. There we go. How about Svechnikov low franchise? Because I think there is definitely a difference between him and Dahlin at the top. Henrik Borgstrom, low elite. Who does Borgstrom? Florida. Okay. That's right, yeah. Josh, I put him to low franchise just because there is definitely a slight difference between Dahlin and Svechnikov that I think Dahlin should have that higher potential than Svechnikov. This is the second to last one, I believe. I can... Yeah, hold on. I'll download that real fast. And then I will... Oh, no, not this one. Hold on. I agree with you, Josh, on that one. Definitely. From what people are talking about him, and even Lidstrom himself saying that he is a better player. So, Habs, the April 10th one. And then combine the April 10th one and the May 12th one I have over there. So this one, okay. Let's make sure. Okay, so let me just go back to the created guys, and I will get rid of Casey Middlestat. Did they add Makar into the game? Okay. So you said Henrik Borgstrom. Is he on Florida? Okay. But first, let's make sure Lindgren. You said medium starter. And you said medium elite for Borgstrom, right? Yep, got Lindgren, and then low elite for Borgstrom. Okay. There he is. Middle stat. Okay. So there's Borgstrom. And then Buffalo. Yeah, what about, would you want medium elite or high elite for middle stat? Okay, since he was a little bit later in the top 10, I'll put him at a medium. If he would have been in that top 5, I would put him at the high. Yeah, that's true, Josh. So yeah, I'll put middle stat as a medium elite. And let me just check Colorado real fast See if they have Cale Makar, which I don't think they do. Let me just check their minor league real quick. Habs. Who is Colorado's? I'm not doubting it. Do you like Klim Kostin as a medium top 6? He's the perfect player for the Habs. Klim Kostin, yeah, drafted by the Blues last year. But I think that seems about right for him. And then you said Lafreniere. Yeah, drafted by the Blues. You said medium franchise? Is that for Lafreniere? Medium franchise for Lafreniere. So, there we go. So we will go with that, and let me just assign the created players to their appropriate teams. Is Lafreniere in this year's draft? $2020, okay. So 2 years. Yeah, okay. So Samsonov is on Washington. Shestyorkin is on the Rangers. There we go. Sorokin for the Islanders. And then Ottinger. Really, Charlie Lindgren, even as a high elite, doesn't get past 83 overall. And Ottinger to Dallas. That is kind of weird. Sees this draft. Owen Tippett. Okay. And then I think we should be good to actually start up the franchise. He's in the OHL, correct? Who's he with? Oh, I'm gonna bump up Evan Bouchard to. Oh, let me just double. If he's to a high top 4. Florida's AHL. Mississauga. Thank you, Josh. I know Bouchard is supposed to go pretty high up, so I bumped him up to a high top 4 defenseman. And then Mississauga. How about high top 6 for Tippett? Okay. We can do that. And then that should be it, and we will... That everything is messed up with EA, so... Here we go. Okay. Was all of that good for the rosters? Before I actually started up. Really? I don't think either of those two teams are winning the cup anytime soon. I mean, yeah, that's EA logic when it comes to its simulations. So our GM is going to be Dusty Wall. And we will be the Colorado Avalanche. I'm gonna turn off owner mode, salary cap, turn off morale, and that's so trades, salary cap, waivers. Since I don't plan on playing any of the games, we will put it to full sim. Yeah, definitely. I think Nico and Nolan definitely are really good players. I just don't think that either team has enough around them at this time to really get them to win a cup. Yeah, okay. And then one more thing. Are you guys cool, Patrick? So you're asking if I was Montreal, would I give up Pacioretty and 2 second rounders for Oscar Klefbom and the 10th overall pick? Yeah, that is true, Josh. But back to Habs. I don't know if I would. If I was Montreal, I would probably take it. But if I was Edmonton, I would not even offer that. I like Klefbom better than Pacioretty personally. And yeah, both teams do have a bunch of cap space, but it's just a matter of, do people want to sign there and play? And if so, then they have a chance. But at like their current teams, I don't think either one has a chance, at least for a couple of years. And then are you guys cool if I bump down injuries to 20? That is true. Just gonna bump this down just so injuries aren't happening every 2 seconds simming through, because that's what happens in every EA sports game. Okay, I can go turn them off then. So yeah, I'm just planning on simulating every season and only going in if we have a chance to lift the cup just for the final minute to play it out and watch the Stanley Cup celebration. So you say turn off injuries, which I will do real quick. Wrong tab, my bad. Off, okay. So you're saying the NHL goes from 31 to 40 teams, is what you're saying? Okay, yeah, so definitely the first one would be Seattle. And then I would probably put one in Portland. Maybe I would probably put one in Houston, Milwaukee, and Kansas City for the West. in the East, I would go Hartford, Quebec City, bring back the Nordiques. What's in the East? A second Toronto team. Or you could do that. You could put Saskatoon and Kansas City. Is close enough where you could put them in the East. So you could put, yeah, Saskatoon. I was debating between Atlanta and a second Toronto team. But, so here are the lines. Going to be Landeskog, and Rantanen. That's going to stay all the way through. Colin Wilson. Everyone but Kerfoot, Yakupov, and Jost, Comfort, Nieto. So this whole line, actually, just Soderberg, Como, and Wilson are tradable. And then defensively, we'll have Barry and Zadorov. Johnson's tradable. Barbario, tradable. Goalie-wise, Varlamov and Bernier. So we're going to need someone better than that. Hammond and Spencer Martin. And then minors, Colborne, Toninato, Agazino, Grimaldi, Petrick, Gabe Bork, Brantford, Gerard, Greer. Defensively, there's Cale Makar, so hopefully he can grow a lot. We're gonna go and try to sign Ilya Kovalchuk, but we can't give him a lot. We can give him a 2-year deal at 2.7. Since we're not a top team, we can't offer. I don't want to offer him over money. So you would do Portland, Seattle, Saskatoon, Houston, Milwaukee, Toronto, Quebec, Hartford, and Atlanta. Yeah, I just don't know if Atlanta would really work. Because, I mean, the first time they were down there before moving to Winnipeg, they were not... Like, they didn't get a lot of fans at all, really. So I just don't know how well doing it again would work. Baltimore could, but again, that is also really close to the DC market. So that would be kind of pushing it. Do you have enough fans in that region that would want to go to a Baltimore game over a Caps game? And then, also, guys, let me know if there's any trades that you would want me to make. Like I said, players available. Portland, I could see that. Because when they had the Pirates in the AHL, and now apparently they're getting an ECHL team, they were both... the Pirates was a very good... like highly attended team, so I could see that potentially working. But again, players that we could trade, forward wise would be Colin Wilson, Joe Colborne, Blake Como, and I like that second name. So they do have very good Blueberries. So Josh would do Seattle, Regina, Saskatoon, Houston. Would that be Charleston, not Charlottetown? Quebec. I mean, yeah, that's. I thought I'd recognize the name, and you're right with that. So yeah, if there's anybody you want me to acquire, just let me know while we're simming through, and I will stop the sim and go out. And then, just quickly, here's a look at our picks, at least for this year. Okay, we can try to get Besser. The only thing is, I'm not going to trade any of the first-round picks we have. Because, I feel like... I wouldn't be opposed to Drouin. But right now, I think our biggest need is goaltending. So, personally, I would want to go after, Samsonov. Except his trade value is crazy high. But in that case, I wouldn't be opposed to trading Varlamov. Oh, Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. Okay. Yeah, that'd be an interesting spot. Not sure. So I don't know much about, like, the Atlantic side of Canada. So I'm not entirely sure, like, how, like, big it is or how many people live there. But, Habs, you were saying Corpusalo? So you'd say put a team in Russia. Okay. So you want me to go after Eunice Corpusalo? How would you feel offering Varlamov and a first for Corpusalo? How does this look? So we get our goaltender of the future in Corpusalo. And they get a decent backup for Bobrovsky. And they get a first-round pick in 2 years. Okay, rejected. We have plenty of cap space, so I'm not too concerned about that. What about maybe? We also have Connor Timmins. Maybe Colin Wilson. Yeah, definitely agree with you on that. But then also, you have Gary Bettman, who just hates the Canadian teams. So I don't think, realistically, I don't think he would ever put a team there. But I feel like it could definitely work. Okay. Let's try Demko. What if I added in maybe like a third round pick? Do you think that would put it through? Yeah, I definitely agree they need to get rid of Bettman. I feel like that'd be actually a pretty cool, like, league. And then would you go, like, the winner of North America and the winner from Europe, Asia play, and then that would be for the Stanley Cup?
Turn your back, you're a broken man. They come around and just die in the shade your head. Don't expect
Yeah, I like that. That's honestly not a bad idea.
just keep telling yourself there's no shame. They don't know about who we are. They don't know about you and I. They ain't no blind by the stars.
Yeah, I could see that working.
Oh, hot blood love is gonna get you.
Honestly, not a bad idea either. For now, I'm just gonna leave it, and we're just gonna start the sim.
Keep telling yourself there's no shame. They don't know about who we are. They don't know about you and I. They ain't no
Sim up just short of the trade deadline and see where we're at.
hot blood love is gonna get you.
Sumala accepted. Danielson rejected, and Kovalchuk rejected. That's fine. So here we go. We're gonna start the regular season. I'm hoping that both yeah, that is true. They would have to not necessarily. Yeah. So this season, I'm hoping that both us and Ottawa have bad seasons. So we have 2 shots at top picks in the draft. Yeah, that is true, Josh. I think they could do something to like try to kind of even the talent out, if you know what I mean. Oh, looks like Ottawa's doing really well. Okay, continue scouting. And you said Lafreniere is in the 2020 draft, so not this year, not next year, the one after that, correct? So, would you keep the schedule at 82 games, and then 74 would play within your continent, and then 8 random games against teams from Europe, Asia, wherever the other league part of the league is? So, trade offer. So Hammond and a 5th for a Detroit 4th. I'm gonna take that because Hammond is our 3rd string goalie, so he really doesn't have Yeah, honestly, I'd probably be a goalie on some team in the world. Yeah, so if you have 50 teams, yeah, I can see that working. But then it's almost like kind of like a year-round league. Because 82 teams already takes it like 7 months, and then you have 2 months for playoffs. Yeah, so a total of 9 months of playing, and then you get the 3-month break. Yeah, that's not bad. Ooh, okay. That is true. Could be no time off. School down here is basically 9 months. So, 2 more games before trade deadline. Puts us at 32, 23, and 6, so 70 points. Yeah, for us, for my school, it's like right at the beginning of September to just to the start of June. So just over like 9 months. So at the trade deadline, standing wise, we are 5th in the Central, good enough for the last wild card spot in the West. Yeah, I agree. If something like that could happen, that'd be really cool. So with 20 games, give or take, left. Ottawa, 10th worst, and we are right smack in the middle. So hopefully we can drop a bit more and have 2 shots. I mean, you could do that. That is true. So make some trades. I'm gonna see what's on the trading block. See if anybody has their picks on the block. I agree with that. There need to be more hockey movies. Just put on our block. Here we won on the block. So we still have Eric Johnson we can trade. And then after that it was Colin Wilson and who was it? Where is he? Soderbergh. Did I miss it? No. Soderbergh. Where's Carl Soderbergh? There he is. Yeah, honestly, I think that would get a lot more people kind of interested in hockey. So Anaheim has their first for both this and next year on the block. Oh. Boston's first next year. You could do that. They're both gonna make the playoffs. I'm gonna see if we can get both of these 2 first-round picks from Chicago. See if we have enough to try to do that. Yes, I agree with that. Goalies. Yes, definitely. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I like basketball. So we'll have to retain some salary. Yeah, true. College basketball is better than NBA basketball. What about, I want to see if a second would do this. Well, I mean, it's EA we're talking about, so I mean, there are no good hockey games. Habs, what are your thoughts on this trade? Eric Johnson, Semyon Varlamov, and a second for 2 firsts this year, Chris DiDomenico and JF Berube. Yeah, I like it too. It gives us 4 first-round picks this year, and if neither of our pick or Ottawa's pick ends up in like the top 8 or so, yeah, same thing pronunciation-wise, and then that gives us a chance to potentially trade up even more, maybe get 2 or 3 guys out of that top 10. Berube? That's what you're saying it would be? When he was with the Islanders, I always thought it was Berube. So that's how I always thought they would pronounce it. Berube. So Berube. So we'll do that. Yep. And so we will. Oh shoot. Well, that's not good. Yeah, I have no clue how he's not French. But we just got a weather update that has a tornado watch. So, not the safest right now. But we will finish simulating up through the rest of the regular season and see how we do. Well, okay then. Probably, because this tornado watch lasts from now until 1 in the morning, so we can just keep streaming while we're flying around a tornado. Favorite hockey player that never played in the NHL? Ooh. That's a tough one. Because, like, where I live, we have an AHL team, and there were guys that, like, played in the NHL, but were only there for, like, a few games, if you know what I mean. So I mean, if you would count them, then I definitely have some guys that are definitely like top players of mine that like favorite players. Yeah, so where I live, we have the Hershey Bears, which is the Capitals AHL team. And it was like 3 years we had a line. It was Alexander Giroux, Andrew Gordon, and Keith LeCoin. And they were just like the best group of players That line was amazing together. And they're probably 3 of my favorite players all time. So, end of the regular season, we finished last in the Central Division, which is good. And Ottawa also missed the playoffs, which is good. It's just a watch, so I mean, there's a chance it could happen. It's not like positive it's gonna happen. And yes, we do. So, ours and Ottawa are gonna be towards the end of the lottery, unless hopefully we win it. Yeah, Mikhailov, back with the Soviet teams in the 70s and 80s. Very good player. So we will sim up until the draft now. Hopefully, one of the 2 picks can win the draft lottery for us. Or at least get into the top 10. I have hockey cards, but I don't really, like, collect them. I kind of just have them, if you know what I mean. Like, a lot of them are old ones that my dad had and ended up, like, giving to me. And probably of the cards I have, favorite, honestly don't know. I haven't looked at them in a while. So, like, if I'd have to look back through my collection to see what I have. But, I mean, there's definitely some pretty cool ones that I like in there. So, year 1, Tampa Bay Lightning, Stanley Cup champions. Toronto Marlies, Calder Cup champions. And so we have 14 and 15. I guess since you're not the one who's the GM, they can win. So LA wins the draft lottery. Arizona 2, Detroit 3, New Jersey 4, Florida 5. And we're down at 13 and 14. Probably. We have no retired players. NHL, any Yager retired. Again, Lafranzen. No other big players. Oh my god. Okay then. Okay, here we go. Start the draft. I'm gonna see if I can trade up to 4 with New Jersey. And I will give them in a second. Let's see. Okay. I mean, I can. Oh, okay. And a third. Okay. Like that would ever happen, though. Ooh. Tavares is not going to Montreal. There you go, sir. Kane La Franchise. There we go. Okay. So we move up into the top 5. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is... So, first 4 picks, Dahlin, Svechnikov, Kachuk, Quinn Hughes ended up going 4th, which means Zadina is available for us. And I think he is the best option here at 5. Yes, and I've actually seen Zadina grow more than both Svechnikov and Kachuk. From his, I took most of the ratings for the players I created from Tactics HD. He's been doing a series of rebuilds, and I thought it'd be a good idea to put those guys in. But definitely our next pick needs to be a defenseman. Alsner is not a forward. Schneidy, what's going on? So try to get either Bogvist or Merkley. Hopefully we can get one of those 2 guys. If not, there's Bowden or Jet Wu. But I'm going to try to get one of those 2 guys. No, they don't. That is true. That is very true. Yeah, I mean, there's also Wallstrom, who's a pure center. But I think, yeah, Kachuk is the better player in comparison. But if you want that pure center, I would take Oliver Wahlstrom personally. Schneider, you want me to get Jet Wu? Is that what you said earlier? I think I missed it, my bad. Okay. If I'm gonna see. Now Stastny's gonna stay in Winnipeg with the way he's playing right now. Okay, that's not happening. I'm gonna see if I can get one more in the top 10 to try to get Bogvist. Okay, so we move up to 9, and we still have 13, which is where we're gonna go for Jet Wu. No, I don't want. Okay, so Wahlstrom goes 6, Merkley 7, Veleno drops to 8. That means that Bogvist is the one still available. Farabee is also available, but I don't think we need forwards. Our defense is probably our biggest hole. And now we will take now this is when we will get Jet Wu. There we go. So our next pick comes 14th pick of the 3rd round, which is our own pick. Of the people available here, let me know if any of them turn out well. Pick the Rusky. So, you want me to take Valery Kozhanov. Okay. We'll take him. Medium top 9. Pretty good for the 3rd round. So next pick, third pick of the 4th round. Hopefully that Noel guy is still available. There he is. We're going to take him. Hopefully our scouts... Low top 6, not bad. Sorry. Koznikov. Is that better? Habs. Hold on, let me go back. Let's see it. But I do know Noel has some decent trade value, so we can trade him hopefully and get us that goalie of the future net finally. Take a goalie. Medium backup, not bad. Caesar, thanks for stopping by. Definitely probably gonna go for maybe another hour and a half up until the Winnipeg game tonight. Just sort by potential. Maybe. As long as I don't get taken away by a tornado. I think this is our last pick. Yep, it is our last pick. I'm just going to take a risk on this goaltender, see what it comes out as. Medium backup for the 7th round, not bad at all. So overall, pretty decent draft. We got 3 very good players in the 1st round in Zadina, Bogvist, and Jet Wu. Hopefully one of them can make our team, if not 2 of them. So that brings us to free agency now. And there shouldn't be too many guys to re-sign. I'm definitely going to sign Zadina. So hopefully he can grow a bit in the off season and he'll be ready. Don't think I'm gonna sign any of these guys. Maybe Colborne. So he's not bad. 1.75 for a year. Nemeth. 2 years at 1.4. Hopefully he'll take that. Sumala. Yep, 1 year. Nieto. That's fine. Victor Kamenev. 2 years, fine with me. Qualify Graves. Siemens, well, gotta make sure we re-sign Yakupov. So he ended up being our leading scorer. We'll qualify him. We're gonna let all of these guys go, so just AHL players. That's it for skaters. Goalies, you have to re-sign everybody. He takes 1.4. Release. Qualify. Release. That's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just qualify these guys. They're AHL players, so if we get to free agency, we see guys better, we can sign them instead. All time or like next season? Bernier rejected. Nemeth rejected. Yakupov accepted. Nieto accepted. Kamenev accepted. Colborne rejected. Sumal accepted. Zadina accepted. So, let me just see how much we still have. So we still have 28 million in cap space. I think he can definitely be up there. If he can play as people say he can play, I could definitely see him being definitely top 5. Because he hasn't played, we haven't seen him actually play in the NHL yet, so we can't say that he's going to be amazing. But like, if he can play the way the scouts rate him and everything, then definitely he could be up there. Nemeth accepted. Colborne rejected again. Okay, we'll just let Joe Colborne walk. That's fine. Yeah, I could see him being top 3. Without a doubt. Yeah, definitely. Bernier, I'll just give you 1.625. I didn't go over this before, but here are the player stats. So Yakupov actually ended up leading our team with 58 points. McKinnon with 56, Kerfoot 52, Landeskog 51, Wilson 48. Okay, Newberry, what's up, buddy? Rantanen, what's that? 46. 41 for Wilson. Jost had 23, Comfort 23. Hopefully both of these guys can grow a bunch. Nieto 17, goaltending stats. So Bernier went 6-19 and 4, 907, 2.99. Berube 3-1, 9.23, 2.46. So he was definitely the better of our 2 goalies down the stretch. but definitely we need a starter. That's better than Bernier. Bernier rejected. We'll just let him go. Siemens accepted. Petrick, Graham, Gerard, Gertson, Martin, Graves, Rocco Grimaldi. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so free agency, here we go. Hopefully there's some pretty good players. John Carlson. Definitely would love to get him. I think that would help solidify the D. Goalie, though, probably most important. Nobody, and not even anybody real potential-wise. I think we can give Carter Hutton maybe 1 year. Just to be our goalie. Skating-wise... Carlson... 2 years, maybe at 6.5. Hopefully he'll say yes to that. I like Stastny. Hopefully we can get him as well. 2 years at 4.8. And then I think that's going to be good. I mean, there's a couple of RFAs interested in, like Richie, Montour, Duclair, Barbashev. So we're going to get through the summer, and if they're still available, make a trade for them. Do I think Daniel Sprong better than Jake Gensel? Right now, I think Gensel will end up being the better player. But if Sprong can actually get time in the NHL, I think he has a chance to become better than Jake Gensel. It's just a matter of if he has the opportunity to. Stastny accepted. Hutton accepted. Okay. Hopefully Carlson will accept. And Carlson did accept. Okay. So we got the 3 main guys I was hoping for. So as of now, all 4 of those guys are still available. Still have 14 million in cap space, which is good. Schmaltz is also available. Might try to make a trade for him when I go for Barbashev. Yeah, so we will sim to maybe like... Yeah, Sprong definitely has the potential. I just think if he has the opportunity, he can reach it. If he doesn't have the opportunity, like if he doesn't get the playing time, I'm not sure he can match what Gensel's doing right now. Give me 1 second, I will be right back. Sorry about that. So trade offer. Jordan Stahl for a second and third. No. Yeah, he'll have his chance. And, as long as he doesn't get injured or anything, I think he will definitely be able to catch up to Gensel very soon. Okay, let's see if these guys are still available. Richie, Montour, Barbashev, Edmondson, Schmaltz. All of them are still available. Let's see if we can go and acquire a couple of them. Propose a trade. Richie is on the block. And Montour, okay. I think it's close. Anybody else interested in giving away? Okay, so we got Richie and Montour. St. Louis. Let's see. There's Barbashev, Schmaltz, and Edmondson. So all three of them are on the block. Okay, let's see. Colin Wilson, yep. Okay, so they don't really have the cap space to trade. There we go. Okay, so we got 4 of the 5 that I was looking at. Hopefully they can all grow, and then we will be good to go. I think that last one might have been just a bit of an overpayment, but not the end of the world. So I'm pretty sure we can acquire some of those, a couple of those picks back. So Barbashev. 2.25. Montour. 1 at 1.5. Hopefully he'll say yes to that. Richie. 2 at 3 million, hopefully. And Jordan Schmaltz, I think it is. He wants that. Yeah, Jordan Schmaltz, okay. Hopefully we can get all of these guys.
But I had a good life. I really did. I wore a hat. Oh, man. I was #1 on the hit parade.
So Montour accepted, Richie accepted, Schmaltz accepted, and Barbashev accepted. So we will now sim to next season and get underway with year number 2 of a Colorado Avalanche franchise mode. Captain-wise, I think we go with that. So Landeskog, Rantanen assistants or alternates, and McKinnon our captain. Here is our lines. So Rantanen, McKinnon, Landeskog, Yakupov, Stastny, Richie, Wilson, Kerfoot, Nieto, Andrighetto, Soderberg, Tyson Jost. Defense: Barry, Carlson, Montour, Zadorov, Nemeth, Schmaltz. And goalies: Hutton and Berube. Scratched, we have Barbashev. We'll put Barbashev in for him. And I think we'll put in JT Compher. Yeah, okay, I like that. In the minors, Kamenev, Tonianto, Grimaldi, Greer, Girardi, yep. And then defense, Samuel Girard, Cale Makar. Yeah, those top 2 guys, hopefully they can grow pretty good. Goalies, Martin and Fornbrandt. Who's scratched? Connor Timmins. Okay, I might put Timmins in defensively for Warsofsky. And then all we need, if there's any, I'm gonna see goalies, see if there's any that are better than JF Berube. Not really, so I think we're just gonna run with those 2 guys. Hopefully they can get us close to the playoffs. Edit scouting assignment. Okay. So we will do what we did last year, and we'll sim up to the day before the deadline and either make some moves to improve our team to get into the playoffs or trade away some of the older guys. 7-5, not bad. So a month and a half into the season, we are 9-8-3, so not bad. Hopefully we can improve that just a bit. I'm hoping we can make it into the playoffs this year, or at least. So I mean, last year we were the second best team that didn't make the playoffs. So hopefully we can get over that hump. Coming up to the end of December, we are 18-16-4, so not bad. Hopefully can improve that just a bit. Big 10-4 win over Florida there. 22-19-4. I think we're going to be pretty similar to how we were last year. I think the what's going to get us over that hump is going to get us the goaltender. Hopefully, I want to try to get one of the like Samsonov or Demko, hopefully. It's 4 straight wins again. 5 in a row. Josephson. Yep. Decline. Three games to go until the deadline. Back-to-back, 3 straight losses. But a win over Vancouver and going to the trade deadline, 31-26-6. So 68 points. So 2 points back of where we were last year at the deadline. Hopefully in a playoff spot. And that we are. So right now we are 5th in the Central, which is good for the last wildcard spot in the West. And we are 3 points up on both Vancouver and St. Louis. St. Louis has 2 games in hand. Vancouver has 1. So we're going to have to hold on against those guys. At the deadline, McKinnon leading the team with 52 points. Kerfoot's got 48, Rantanen 46, Stastny 45, Barry 45, Yakupov 41, Landeskog only 36, Carlson 28, Jost 27. He keeps growing, which is good. Richie 27, Montour 22. Let's check the goalies. Hutton is 27, 20, and 6, 916 and a 241. Berube 4 and 7.88 and a 366 goals against average. So we need a better backup. See if I can see who's available still. I think we just have to go for it through the rest of the year with those guys. Hopefully next year a pretty good goaltender is available. Free agency. Don't know if there's any trades we want to make. Kempfer's not bad. Palmerville, Fisher. I think we're gonna hold off this year at the deadline. See what we can do. 'Cause I like the team we have. They can just keep growing a bit more. Edit scouting assignment. Good win over Winnipeg. Another point and lose to Anaheim. Have to beat Vancouver. Okay. Still got a point out of it, though. 3 games left. We're at... So we finished 39, 33, and 10 for 88 points. That's going to put us close. Let's see, did we make it? Maybe, doesn't look like it. Let's see. So we ended up 10th in the West, 3 points back of Winnipeg and Vancouver for that last wild card spot. So not bad, we're getting closer. So we'll simulate up to the draft. So, closing in on seeing who wins the Year 2 Stanley Cup. Let's see. Pittsburgh Penguins are your Stanley Cup champions, and the Hershey Bears Calder Cup champions. So salary cap has increased to $80 million now. So we have the 14th pick again in the draft. Montreal, Detroit, Chicago, Islanders, Bruins, Knights, Senators, Flames, Coyotes, Hurricanes, Blues, Devils, Rangers, Avs, and Ducks. And we don't have anybody retiring. What about any guys in all the league? Mike Ribeiro, Scott Hartnell, Matt Cullen, Kunitz, Giunta, Stepniak, Shamara, Horton. Any goalies? Backstrom, Gerber, Holmqvist, Jerry McDonald. Let's leave it like that. Start the draft. Here we go. Pretty sure I know who's going first. Oh, Rasmus Dahlin is on the block. The LA Kings have put Rasmus Dahlin on the trade block, which is very interesting. And he has dropped in his overall. That's interesting. Potentially go out and make a trade for him. Decline. So Jack Hughes goes first overall. Who else? Xavier Dick goes second. Bryant LaRose. Tommy Walls. Lou Avery. Cole Caulfield goes sixth. Let's see who's available. Oh shoot. I think I'm gonna go with Daniel Klimchuk plays for Brandon. Let's go for it. See, medium top 6, not bad. Sim to user pick. I don't want Michael Backlund or Mark Giordano, but okay. See if we can find a steal for goaltenders. I think we're gonna go for let's see. I think we're gonna go with Xavier Simonu. Medium bottom 6, okay. So we have 2 third-round picks here. Let's see. Go with Bembridge, medium bottom 6. I think we take Odolin. Medium backup, not bad. So none of the other goalies are projected to go until like 6th round, so I think we'll take a shot on Clements here. Fringe starter, not bad for the 5th. 6th round here. We'll go with Krebs. NHL top 6. I think this is our last pick of the draft. Yep. Let's see. Take a shot on Chloe. Medium AHL top 6. So, not the worst draft, but definitely could have been better. For Klimchuk, Simino, Bembridge, Odalin, Clements, Krebs, and Chloe. So it's time to re-sign our guys. 21 players who are about to become RFAs. Okay. Okay. So I think we sign Bogvis this year, as well as Jet Wu. Sumala. Greer. And Draghetto, give him what he wants. Compfer. Hasn't really grown. Give him what he wants though. I'm on tour. .4 Jost. Kerfoot. 4.75. Zadorov. 3.9. And Rantanen's gonna be the biggest guy. Actually, 5 years at 6 is not bad. 5 at 9. 5 at 5.9, see what he would say with that. And just give him what he wants. Sorry about that, I'm back. So Montour accepted, Kerfoot, Jost, Andrighetto, Comfer, Zadorov, Rantanen, Hutton, Schmaltz, Berube, Martin, Greer, Sumala, Wu rejected for roster, Bogvist accepted. Okay, so Wu's not the end of the world because we can sign him whenever we want. Let's see. How many? Check our roster. So it says we have 16 open spots. Okay, free agents, who's available? Drew Doughty, Artemi Panarin. But we only have 1.9 million in cap space now. So I'm gonna see if I can try to trade for Comrie here. So I like Comrie in this game. What's up, Jake? How you doing, buddy? Okay, so Comrie. I didn't get Comrie, my bad. Comrie and Roslovic. Let's see. For Clements. He's got salary I don't want. Soderberg. Okay. Anyone else have a high salary we don't want? Who should I try to get, Jake? Nobody else really want to trade. So I guess I have to go with the pick here. Maybe throw in a second. Oh, we didn't get, and Soderberg. Who should I try to get? That is true. But here's our defense right now. So overall wise, Carlson 89, Barry 85, Zadorov 84, Montour 82, Cale Makar 81, Schmaltz 80, Bogvis 79, and Gerard 78. So I mean, our defense is pretty good. And next year, don't know if we'll have the cap space left for either of these guys, so I might try to trade Barry now. See what we can get. Not really. The only real thing we need is a goalie. So like overall wise, McKinnon, Kerfoot, Joe Stastny, center wise, looks pretty good. Wingers, Rantanen, Landeskog, Ritchie, Nieto. We have Klimchuk, and then right wing. I mean, we could go for a winger, but it's not the end of the world because we have like Kamenev and Greer, or Soderberg, Barbashev, Comfer. So really just a goaltender, and I was thinking Washington for Oh, Mason Mitchell. For Ilya Samsonov. Or Columbus. Eunice Corpusalo. Here's we need firsts. Or 24-second maybe. Let's see if that would go through. Barry for Corpusalo and 2 seconds. Rejected, okay. What about that? Okay. Would they take Soderberg? They would, okay. So there we go. We get our goaltender, and that opens up about $5 million in cap space. So now goaltending wise, we're fine. We got $5 million. And Comrie. Roslovic accepted, as did Comrie, but it's up to Winnipeg on whether or not they want to match. But I don't think they have the cap space, if I remember correctly. Both, I believe. Jets have chosen not to match Eric Comrie. So Comrie accepted. And Winnipeg has decided they're not willing to match Roslovic. Therefore, we get both Roslovic and Comrie. Which ones do we need? The first and second and 24. There we go. So I think we are good. That gives us 7 million for now. So we'll sim up to next season. So once we get everything set up for next season, I think I'm going to end it off there for this episode. So here we go. Captain's going to keep the same. Yeah, McKinnon, Rantanen, Landeskog. No, wrong one. Edit lines, here we go. Rantanen, McKinnon, Landeskog, Yakupov, Kerfoot, Ritchie, Jost, Stastny, Nieto, and Jagetto, Roslovic, Kamenev. We'll get Barbashev playing. Scratch Gerard and Jagetto. Yep. Goalies, so Korpisalo and Comrie. Defense: Carlson, Zadorov, Makar, Montour, Schmaltz, and Bogvist. Miners: put those two guys together. I think we're gonna call up Zadina. Send down Andrew Ghetto. There we go. And edit. And Jagetto will go there. NHL then for Nieto. Nieto, we will put Zadina. But then I want Zadina on the second line. Same with Jost. There we go. So that's our lines. So Rantanen, McKinnon, Landeskog, Zadina, who we got 5th overall 2 years ago, Jost, Kerfoot, Richie, Stastny, Yakupov, and then Barbashev, Roslovic, and Kamenev. And then defense, Zadorov, Carlson, Montour, Makar, Bogvist, who we got 2 years ago, and Jordan Schmaltz. And then in net, Eunice Corpusalo and Eric Comrie. That'll do it from you guys. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time.